Hi, everybody. This is Chris with Josephine's Designs and Healthy Living for Him. I am back with our 180 Bible verses for conquering anxiety devotional for ladies. I know it's really good, don't you think? All right, these are short and sweet and such an encouragement. So, all right, here we go. And please forgive, we're back home. Yeah. And, but no makeup, sorry. Something this summer, I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's see. Pour out your heart. Trust in, lean on, rely on, and have confidence in Him at all times, you people. Pour out your hearts before Him. God is a refuge for us, a fortress and a high tower. So that is from Psalm 62:8. When we're worried and weary, there is no safer place for us to go than to the Lord. He's the only one who sees the depth of our fear and knows exactly what we need. He understands the complexity of our stress. God is trustworthy, and He invites us into His comfort. He provides a safe place for us to be vulnerable with how we're feeling. And unlike the world, God's love is perfect and steadfast, without criticism or exasperation. That means we can place our deepest, darkest anxieties on Him. We can share the truth of what scares us, and we can be honest about the insecurities we're facing. When you and I are going through something really, really hard, and many of you know that journey. I know that journey. You guys know that journey. Um, And there are times where you think, oh, it just can't get any worse than this. And then God takes us to a new level of a difficulty, and not to be negative, but to tell you that He doesn't leave us, He doesn't forsake us. He stays with us and He teaches us through it so that we can help or we can serve or we can encourage those that are in the same place, if not worse, there. So don't look at everything as a glass half empty. Look at it as glass half full. I've been without my license for a long time, as many of you know. And by God's grace, um, I got my license yesterday. I'm so thankful. And let me tell you, God worked miracles all morning long. And it ended with a lady of the parking lot who was not a very gracious woman, who didn't understand what had happened and decided to take it out on my sweet husband, who was trying to take care of me. So, and he maybe went about it in a different way. There was nothing wrong with what he did. But this dear sweet woman didn't understand the events that took place. But by God's grace, one sweet woman stepped in and helped me through the whole thing. And if you guys have been with me long, you know this was my one, two, three, four time at a DMV trying to get this done. So it may be a silly example, but it is an example of, I had people calling me saying, I don't know how you can handle this. How can you not be driving? This is crazy. Or I had the same problem and I just kept on driving. And I was just like, you can't do that. If you get in a wreck, your insurance, besides the fact somebody else. Anyways, it's a it's a journey. It's a journey. And we can either look at it with frustration, and don't get me wrong, I have been there. Many of you know it. And I've had to take breaks and I've had to cut back and I've had to trim out. Yeah, there are people that we love that maybe it's not a healthy situation, it's toxic. And, we're learning as we go. We're learning. It doesn't mean we can't love those people because we still can. But Proverbs talks about walking with wise men. And we've got to understand that when God is our sure shelter, when we're in those situations and we don't know what to do, we got to run to our God and trust Him. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. And I hope you've been encouraged today. And I want to thank you guys, all who've been praying for me to get that license. It was a series of miracles, my friends. All right, guys, no matter what, I love you, but God loves you so much more. Keep serving Him well. And just know that He has a plan for your life, even in the most difficult times. Just pour your heart out to Him and trust Him. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye bye.